worth talking about this fixture between Clare and Cork this weekend. You were at their Munster Hurling League game, weren't you?
I was, yeah. Both had a good whack of new faces, but you definitely say Clare had a lot more new faces than Cork did, and I thought Clare performed quite well given what they're missing. Again, hard to know exactly what both of them are trying to get out of it this weekend. But if you're able to get a win against, if either of them are able to get a win, then they have a great chance of getting the 3 wins that are needed to get through. So both are busy-ish with Fitzgibbon at the minute as well. So there's a bit of a juggling act for Pat Ryan and for Brian Lawn. And obviously Clare are gonna have a whole league campaign without Tony Kelly. So there's massive opportunities for the likes of Robin Mounsey, Patrick Crotty, and a few more to really get a lot of game time and have themselves in a good standing going into the Munster Championship.
Yeah, Cork have named their panel there. It's probably not too much jumping out at us. It's a good quality panel. Like there's, quality all across the board. But for Cork, it's just trying to finally make good on the talent that they have. And
is there an X factor? Is there an X factor in that squad?
Like what to you? What's an X factor? Like, I mean, and do you mean a new X factor? Because they still have Patrick Horgan, for example, Micheál Mullins from Whitechurch there, who was the captain of the under-20s. Maybe he's an X factor. Is that what you're talking about?
Looking for potentially, guys that are going to potentially light it up away from, the regulars that we've known that have done it for the last decade or so. Yeah,
I mean, I just feel like there's quality across the board, but is there someone who's going to absolutely take over the year having not... I mean, Alan Connolly could have a big season this year, because he has had, he was injured a lot there last year. So if he got a really good run at it, maybe he could. Jack O'Connor has probably been quiet for the last season or two. Maybe he could have a big one. But in terms of like names that we're not all that familiar with, I don't know, it's tough to sort of really hang your hat on anyone just yet.